Hey, you guys. Stuart Piddle on the most targeted citizen. Hope you're having a good day. Saturday. Sun is shining. The weasel you see on the screen, and as you can tell, beta to the max. Look in the background. Two or three of those YouTube rewards for 100,000 and 1 million subscribers. Yeah, this is John Lang. John Lang is the cop sucker that runs Audit the Audit. Now he's opened a second channel where he can really dive into the cops are bad scheme. He's not full fledged. This is a weasel. And what this weasel does is he's went and found his way to make money, and he makes a lot of money. This is the guy that says, "Oh, cops unlawfully detained you. Cops unlawfully beat you." Well, they get an A minus because, they're just trying to do their job. Now, I don't know if you've noticed his content after watching mine. Once I started criticizing him and bringing attention to his cop sucking ways, then he started to be a little bit more benevolent to the people being violated. But he still wouldn't give the grades that cops deserve. Listen, if you have a job and your job is customer service, and the first thing you do is go out and abuse your customers, you have failed. It's an F. You don't get a B minus because even though they didn't understand the reason for the law, but they misunderstood the wording. That way they could get qualified immunity. And they said stop resisting as they were beating you and pummeled you into the ground, bloodying your nose and blackening your eyes. I give them a B plus because I'm John Lang. Yeah, this is the weasel that will almost certainly always ignore case law in on his videos, which will protect the citizenry, but he will always opt to make the cops look the best he can. This is a grift for him. Just like on this channel, and he'll get a bunch of videos on he'll get a bunch on this too, because he goes to where the money's at. This is a business. He's harsh not in this. I guarantee this weasel's never even had a freaking ticket in his life. But the whole point of him is to make money off you. That's it. He's going to make money off you, and he's going to defend the cops, because guess what? As soon as he starts treating the cops and judging them the way he should, he loses 75% of his subscribers. Why? Because the general public love law enforcement. They see nothing wrong in what they do because they're ignorant. The majority of America thinks, well, if a cop tells you to do something, you got to listen. If a cop tells you to give your ID, you got to listen. That's a lawful order. This is the garbage coming from some of the most uneducated citizens in the world. Uneducated citizens of the world live in America. Now, I watch videos from Russia. I watch videos from China. I watch videos from Great Britain, UK, Ireland. I watch it all. And all over, people are ignorant to their rights. But in America, it isn't pro-police like it's more pro-police here than anywhere else. Because you've got the media pushing how all the cops are the good guys, the first responders are the good guys. When the day comes, when blue lights are in your rearview mirror and you cheer because you get to meet your public servant, call me and tell me. Call me and tell me. Because when the blue lights turn on, you're getting ready to be extorted. You're possibly going to get beaten. And there's a good chance you'll get put in a cage or murdered. Because cops in America are stupid. They take the job because they don't have the skills for anything else. And anyone that could willingly take a job caging the poor is a person of low moral standing, because the majority of the tickets they write are for poor people because they can't afford a sticker on their car, they can't afford the right tire, they can't afford to get their car inspected, they can't afford the little stupid things that happen with poor people. That's why you hardly ever see $100,000 Benzes getting pulled over. That's why you never see cops patrolling gated neighborhoods. That's why the people in gated neighborhoods love the cops, because they never get pulled over. And if they do get pulled over, guess what? It never affects them, because I'm telling you, back when I made the money I used to make, when I got my second DUI and I wasn't even buzzed, it was nothing. I just paid it off and kept doing my thing. It didn't matter. It was just money. So when money is the punishment and you have it, you're not punished. But see, John Lang here will always defend law enforcement. He'll always leave out reasonable case law, which defends the rights of the citizens, but he will always defer to the cops being the good guys. Always. If I beat up and kill my customer, the person I work for, I'm going to go to jail. But when law enforcement does it, they get a paid vacation and a promotion when they get back on duty. The only place where you're allowed to investigate yourself is government. Now, the people that I know that know government's corrupt, they're like, well, the government officials won't hold anybody accountable. They won't go after their own. Why do they do this? They never hold the cops to the same standard. Why on God's green earth are we still letting cops investigate cops? I mean, you'll see it on TV with these stupid cop shows. I don't watch it anymore because it's all propaganda. But you'll see the IA, the internal affairs guys. Oh, there's animosity between them and the other cops. Yeah, you're one of those guys that tries to take down cops. It doesn't matter if I'm a bad cop. I'm part of the blue line, and you try to take me down. This is the way it's portrayed on TV. That's not real life. They're best friends with each other. They're on a SWAT team together. They do company picnics together. They're part of that blue line brotherhood. And they'll never be an honest opinion because they will never go against their brothers in blue. Ever. But I want you to remember this face. Anytime the audit plays and he gives these weasel cops an out, this is the little beta male. This is the little weasel, John Lang, that does it. It's not his voice. He's got a paid guy that does the voiceovers for him, or it's AI. This is the weasel that will always defend law enforcement. See, when I started hurting his views by telling the truth about how he's a cop-sucking pignoramus, he opened up another channel. So he can be seen and how he can show that, oh, I'm really one of you guys. Just like the very first start of this video here. He criticizes First Amendment auditors. Why? He can't help himself. He is a copsucker. He will always defend law enforcement. Always. If a cop pulls him over, he'll say, officer, would you like to unzip your pants or you want me to do it for you? I can't wait to go on down on you, sir. That's John Lang, the weasel cop sucker. God bless.